Warning. Spoilers for Batman vs. Robin #1 by DC Comics in a brand new preview for Batman vs. Robin #1, Alfred Pennyworth has somehow returned from the dead as he shows up alive on Bruce Wayne's doorstep. In a first look at the new comic book, Batman is shocked to discover Alfred has arrived at his doorstep. The scene seems to suggest Pennyworth is finally returning to the page of DC Comics after a lengthy absence. Alfred Pennyworth, the iconic butler and father figure to Batman, was shockingly killed during Tom King's Batman run in 2019. In a horrific scene, Bane snapped Alfred's neck in front of Bruce and Damian Wayne, setting the stage for their fractured relationship in later stories. While Damian has searched for means to resurrect Alfred via the Lazarus Pit, and Jason Todd has sought revenge against Bane, the attempts to bring him back to life have been unsuccessful, as the risk of bringing him back as a monster makes the process too dangerous. However, Alfred is seemingly alive in a new DC Comics preview showing Pennyworth somehow returning, despite his death. In a new preview of Batman vs. Robin #1 by Mark Waid, Mahmoud Asrar, Jordi Belair, and Steve Wands from DC Comics, Bruce Wayne returns to Wayne Manor after spending time downtown Gotham City. However, the hero gets an unexpected visitor at Wayne Manor as Hess greeted by an inexplicably alive Alfred Pennyworth, immediately making Batman question whether one of his villains is disguising themselves in some sick joke. After Alfred warns Bruce about Bane and expresses concern over Damian, Wayne tells him that he died and was cremated, while asking how it's possible he could return from the dead. 18 images close Alfred being alive remains a mystery, as Batman quizzes him regarding only questions he could answer, as Pennyworth answers them all perfectly. Batman seems to start to believe Alfred has returned from the dead as he continues showing the same personality, smarts, knowledge, and compassion as his longtime father figure. The DC preview ends with the pair heading down to the back of as they're interrupted by someone waiting for them. It remains to be seen whether this version of Alfred is the same who suffered a gruesome death at the hands of Bane. However, his surprise appearance doesn't feel like a villain pulling off a trick in disguise, as it certainly seems like Pennyworth is alive. Even Batman recognizes that it might be the real Alfred Pennyworth, even if his return is unexplained so far. Readers can learn more when Batman vs. Robin #1 by DC Comics arrives in comic book stores on Wednesday.